Gardens of the World with Audrey Hepburn brings to life the colour and majesty of the greatest gardens in the world. 8 half-hour programs explore the meeting of architecture, botany and philosophy in the pursuit of happiness.
Ever since Eden, the garden has been a symbol of heaven on earth. Today, when we are more intimately concerned with our environment than ever before, gardens remind us of the beauty we are in danger of losing. Gardens were never just slices of nature. In the Renaissance, they became consciously designed works of art. It was an age of rebirth, a return to the cultivation of mind and soul. And the formal garden emerged as an outgrowth of Renaissance ideals. The rhythm of symmetry and pattern, of flowers and water, of sun and shade, were a celebration of an idealized, well-ordered universe. The formal garden is a reflection not only of its time, but also of the Greek and Roman principles of beauty which inspired it. Some of the classical elements in this garden, and many other formal gardens, can be traced back 2,000 and even 3,000 years.
From the ancient Roman splendour of Emperor Hadrian's villa to the symmetry of the Italian Renaissance, formal gardens reveal the classic design principles of man's triumph over nature. These magnificent gardens are the result of human creation with the elements provided by nature. Flowers are an integral part of today's garden, and 2 flowers have become legends in their own right.
The rose has figured prominently in poetry, religion, medicine, and superstition. The story of the rose and the meaning of its mystique is twined throughout the history of man, a symbol of perfection and elegance, of romance and love, of war and of peace. Tulips are exquisitely simple flowers. They bring a sense of innocence to a garden. Their gay, clear colors are full of cheer, and they have a way of making even a formal garden friendly.
In many gardens, flowers not only hold centre stage, they play every part.
Claude Monet, the father of Impressionism, created this garden with a painter's eye. More than anything, he said, "I must have flowers, always, always." Framed by a series of curving arches, this garden was a living canvas, an experiment with light, color, and texture in which he painted with flowers.
While Western civilization was busy creating the gardens of Versailles, the Japanese had been cultivating the philosophy of garden design for over 300 years.
These gardens, these peaceful islands of spiritual beauty, bear living witness to thousands of years of Japanese history and mystique. A strangely powerful spell is cast over us of ancient formality and eternal charm.
In warmer climates, like Brazil and Bali, plant forms become more exotic.
Nothing illustrates the brilliance of nature's imagination better than a tropical garden. Only in the tropics does one find such sensual beauty, pleasing all of our senses. The feel of the soft, velvety air, the sound of the tropical birds and insects, the pungent scent of flowers, and brilliant colors that dazzle the eye.
Country gardens have a more relaxed approach to life, like Ninfa, an Italian medieval village.
Ninfa was once considered a place of magic. its lake inhabited by nymphs and benevolent gods. The river that flows through the town is said to be the tears shed by the young noblewoman Nympha, who mourned endlessly upon learning of her lover's death.
Not all the great gardens belong to the select few. Private vices become public virtues in gardens created for urban dwellers. In the United States, the home of George Washington demonstrates his skill and love of gardening.
Some of the most magnificent public gardens and parks in the world today were originally created for the private pleasures of their owners, who were often passionate and skillful gardeners.
The most precious asset of a crowded city is its public space. The Jardin de Luxembourg in Paris reaffirms the urban dweller's vital link with nature.
A public park full of private spaces. It is designed to accommodate the individual. At the turn of the century, Isadora Duncan used to dance here at dawn.
Gardens of the World brings the unique talents of Audrey Hepburn, UNICEF ambassador and one of the world's most admired women, together with a production team dedicated to quality. In 8 thematic half-hour episodes, over 60 natural galleries and renowned horticultural experts make Gardens of the World an unforgettable television experience.